If you've ever hosted a party, packed a cooler for the road, or just wanted to chill your drink fast, then you already know how frustrating it is to run out of ice. Countertop ice makers solve that problem without needing a full-size freezer or a trip to the store. They're fast, convenient, and surprisingly compact. In this video, we're covering the top 6 countertop ice makers for 2025, along with their key features and what makes each one worth considering. If you want to check any of these models out for yourself, the product links are down in the description below. Number 6. Chefman Nugget Ice Makers. If you're someone who enjoys soft, chewable ice, the kind you usually only find at drive-thrus or specialty shops, then the Chefman Nugget Ice Maker is a solid way to bring that texture home. It's an entry-level machine in the nugget category, but doesn't feel like a basic one. This model can produce up to 44 pounds of nugget ice per day, which is more than enough for daily home use or small gatherings. It takes about 16 minutes to start producing its first batch, and after that, it keeps things flowing steadily. The storage bin holds a decent amount, and the insulated interior does a decent job at slowing down the melt, even if you don't use the ice right away. Because of its larger production capacity, it's a bit bulkier than bullet-style machines, so it's probably not the best fit for really tight spaces, but if you've got room for it, the trade-off is worth it. One of the highlights is the self-cleaning function, which makes routine maintenance simple. It's also relatively quiet, which is great if it's running in an open kitchen or shared space. You won't get out controls or high-end design touches here, but you do get soft nugget ice without needing a water hookup or permanent installation. If you've been thinking about trying nugget ice at home without investing in the most expensive option, the Chefman makes a pretty easy case for itself. Number 5. Egg Lucky Countertop Ice Maker. If you're looking for an affordable, no-fuss ice maker that handles the basics well, the Egg Lucky Countertop Ice Maker is one of the better options in its price range. It doesn't come with a bunch of extra features, but it does exactly what most people need it to do: make ice fast without taking up too much space. This machine produces up to 26 pounds of bullet-style ice per day, with a fresh batch ready in about 8 minutes. You can choose between 2 ice sizes, one slightly smaller, the other a little thicker, which is helpful depending on what you're using it for. Whether it's chilling bottled drinks or making smoothies, the flexibility comes in handy. Its compact size makes it especially useful for dorm rooms, studio apartments, RVs, or even a secondary appliance for a home bar. The design is simple, with a see-through lid that lets you check the ice level without lifting the top. There's also a basic LED display with indicator lights to tell you when the bin is full or the water needs refilling. No guesswork involved. It doesn't have a self-cleaning mode, and it won't hold ice for long after it's made, so regular use is the best way to keep it going smoothly. Still, considering how quickly it works and how little counter space it takes up, it punches above its weight for everyday use. It's not flashy, and it won't wow you with features, but it gets the job done reliably and for a very reasonable cost. If you just want cold drinks without overthinking it, the Egg Lucky is an easy pick. Number 4. GE Profile Opal 2.0 Nugget Ice Maker. If you're serious about nugget ice and want something that looks and feels like a high-end appliance, the GE Profile Opal 2.0 is tough to beat. It brings together style, smart features, and that crave-worthy soft chewable ice, all in one countertop unit. This machine makes up to 24 pounds of nugget ice per day, which breaks down to roughly 1 pound per hour. It holds up to 3 pounds in its bin, and the side water tank gives you extra capacity without constant refilling. That alone makes it a practical choice for households that go through ice quickly. What makes this model stand out most is its smart connectivity. You can control the machine remotely using the Smart HQ app via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, so you can start making ice before guests arrive or check if it needs a refill without walking into the kitchen. There's also a sleek LED ring light and a clear front panel, so it looks as good as it performs. It does take up a bit more space than budget models, and the price is noticeably higher, but you're paying for features, convenience, and a sharp design that fits right in with modern kitchens. For those who love nugget ice and don't mind spending a bit more to get it right, this one's hard to argue with. The Opal 2.0 delivers premium performance and that soft, crunchy ice people can't seem to get enough of. Number 3. Yuhomi Countertop Ice Maker. If you're after reliable performance without paying premium prices, the Yuhomi Countertop Ice Maker hits a great middle ground. It's built for people who use ice often, whether that's for drinks, coolers, or a busy kitchen, and it's designed to be easy to operate without needing much upkeep. Depending on the exact model, it can produce between 26 to 40 pounds of ice per day. Each cycle takes around 8 minutes and produces 9 bullet-shaped cubes. The bin holds enough to get through a small gathering without constantly needing to empty or refill. For larger families, office kitchens, or home bars, it keeps up without a problem. The LED control panel is straightforward, with lights that tell you when water is low or the bin is full. It also includes the self-cleaning mode, which is something not every machine in this price range offers. That alone helps extend the lifespan and cuts down on routine maintenance. It's not a small machine, but it's not oversized either. It fits well on most counters and doesn't stand out too much. The build quality feels solid for the price, and it runs relatively quiet compared to others in its class. If you need something dependable, quick, and easy to clean, the U-Homie does all of that without overcomplicating things. It's not flashy, but it's efficient and consistent, exactly what most people are looking for in a countertop ice maker. Number 2. Silonn Countertop Ice Maker. If you're looking for a machine that balances speed, size, and versatility, the Silonn Countertop Ice Maker has become a go-to for a reason. It's compact enough for small kitchens, but powerful enough to handle daily use, making it a strong choice for most households. This model produces up to 26 pounds of ice per day, with each cycle turning out 9 bullet-shaped cubes in as little as 6 minutes. You can choose between 2 different ice sizes, one smaller for drinks like sodas or cocktails, and a larger one that's better for chilling bottles or blending into smoothies. One of its biggest strengths is how easily it fits into a typical kitchen setup. The unit has a modest footprint, so it won't dominate your counter, and the see-through lid lets you quickly check ice levels without opening the top. It also features a low-noise motor, which is a bonus if it's running in a shared or open space. The control panel is simple and intuitive, with light indicators for water and full bin alerts. There's no app or smart connectivity here, but it focuses on doing the basics well, and it does. You'll still need to drain and clean it occasionally, but that's expected for machines in this price and size range. Whether you're entertaining friends or just keeping your fridge stocked with ice, a Silonn is a reliable everyday solution. It's one of those machines that quietly becomes a part of your routine, and that's usually a good sign. Number 1. Chefman Iceman Dual-Size Countertop Ice Maker. At the top of our list is the Chefman Iceman, a reliable, fast-working countertop ice maker that delivers consistent results without adding bulk to your kitchen. It's built for everyday use and keeps things simple, which is exactly what makes it stand out. This machine produces up to 33 pounds of ice per day, and each cycle turns out 9 cubes in just a few minutes. It has a 2.2-liter water tank that gives you a good amount of run time before needing a refill, and the bin holds enough to keep your drinks stocked throughout the day. You also get the option to choose between 2 cube sizes, so whether you prefer smaller cubes for quick chilling or larger ones that melt slower, you're covered. Despite its output, the Chefman Iceman is surprisingly compact and won't take over your countertop. The modern no-fuss design makes it easy to leave out, and the LED display keeps you in the loop with low water and full bin alerts. There's also an auto-cleaning function built in, which makes long-term maintenance that much easier. You won't find smart features or connectivity here, but what you do get is a machine that starts fast, runs quietly, and keeps the ice coming with minimal input. It's the kind of appliance that you forget about until you realize you've been using it every single day. For anyone who wants a consistent supply of ice without waiting around or dealing with complicated settings, the Chefman Iceman is a dependable pick that delivers exactly what you need. And that wraps up our list of the top 6 countertop ice makers for 2025. Whether you need something compact, fast, or just a steady supply of nugget ice, there's an option here that fits the bill. If any of these stood out to you, the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like and consider subscribing for more content like this. Your support helps a lot. Feel free to share your thoughts or questions in the comments. See you in the next video. Take care and stay tuned for more videos.